Hello, dear learners. Welcome again to Eteta TV. My name is teacher Ramadhan Kidegesho. I'm here to teach you English orientation course. In this lesson, I will teach you the part of animals. Animals. Dear learner, what do you understand by this term animal? Animal, we can say these are all vertebrates and invertebrate species. All vertebrates and invertebrate species. So here we have got two terminologies: vertebrate species and invertebrate species. So dear learner, what do you understand by this term vertebrate? Vertebrate, we can say these are animals that have backbone or skeleton. So those animals which have backbone and skeleton are referred to as vertebrate animals. For example, man, frog, snake, and the birds, fish. All these are examples of vertebrate animals. Also, another terminology which we have here is invertebrate. Can you tell me about this terminology, invertebrate? Hello? What do you understand by the term invertebrate? Okay, invertebrate, we can say, are those animals which do not have backbone. Those animals which do not have backbone or skeleton, we can call them invertebrate animals. For example, of invertebrate animals are snail, millipede, centipede, crabs, and the others. So these are examples of invertebrate animals. So here we shall discuss one terminology after another in these two terminologies which I mentioned earlier: vertebrate and invertebrate. And I will start by explaining to you the terminology of vertebrate. As I told you that vertebrate animals are those animals which have backbone or skeleton. These animals are divided into 5 classes. The vertebrate animals are divided into 5 classes. Which are those classes? The first one is fish. The second one is amphibian. The third one is reptiles. The fourth one is mammals. And the last one is birds. So these are classes of vertebrate animals. So dear learners, can you give at least 3 examples per each group or per each class and explain the characteristics that make these different from each other? I hope that you know. So you have to try to attempt this question. Now, it's time for looking invertebrate animals. As you remember, I told you, invertebrate animals are those animals who do not have a backbone. And I told you some examples of invertebrate animals, including earthworm, millipede, centipede, and others. Also, the group, there are a lot of groups of invertebrate animals, a lot of groups, up to 30. But here I will mention few, including jellyfish. Here we have arthropod. Also another group we can call mollusk. We have another group which is called starfish and the others. So these are some groups of invertebrate animals. Dear Lena, can you tell me which among these two groups, vertebrate animal and invertebrate animals, which among these two groups have a lot of animals around the world? Do you think is it vertebrate or invertebrate? The truth of this is that invertebrate animals contain the large number of animals compared to vertebrate animals. It's about 90% of animals around the world are invertebrate animals. And we live with them. Some of them are in our body. For example, parasites, those who cause malaria, those who cause typhoid, those who cause HIV and AIDS. These are some examples of invertebrate animals who are in our bodies. Others are found in farms, agricultural pests who destroy the crops. All those are invertebrate animals. Others are found in water, in soil. Some are advantageous to human beings, while others are not advantageous. Those who are found in the soil can be used to fertilize the soil by destroying the animals who die. So this, we can say they are advantageous to us, but others are not advantageous to us. For example, those pests who destroy the agricultural crops, those who causes diseases to human beings and other animals, they are not advantageous to us. So all these are examples of invertebrate. For that case, as you see, I told you that these invertebrate animals are many compared to vertebrate animals. Dear learners, I have the question here which says, match the following animals with the description. I have some animals here, so you will match those animals with the description below. The first is fish, we have amphibian, we have reptiles, we have bird, also we have mammals, also we have mollusks, also we have arthropods. So you have to match with the following description. Number 1, live both on land and water. Number 2, have feather and wings. Number 3, often have a hard outer shell. Hard outer shell. Number 4, can lay eggs. Have scales and can lay eggs. Number 5, include spiders and lobsters. Number 6, live in water and have fins. Lives in water and have fins. So, from this description, may you use the animals which I mentioned earlier to match the description with such animals. This point mark the end of my presentation. You were with me, teacher Ramadhan Kidegesho. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe our channel. Thank you very much and goodbye.